What items do we really wear the most in our closet? That is a question I kind of set out to discover for myself many years ago, and I'm continuing with my most worn, and today talking through my most worn items for 2022. This entire video is based on hard data. I actually track every single piece that I wear throughout the year, and I split it into seasons. So today I'm going to be wrapping up what I ended up reaching for the most over the last 12 months. And you know what? The thing that really strikes me when I look at this, and actually when I look at every single seasonal most worn, is that it's always the basics. It's never the exciting pieces, the ones that make you feel utterly euphoric when you are wearing them. These are the pieces that are your tried and true, the ones that are the building blocks of your closet, at least in my experience. So I'm gonna start with denim, just because I think a good pair of jeans is really something we are all on the hunt for. And I actually had 2 pairs of jeans I wore the exact same number of times. The first pair I'll share is the more affordable of the two.
Everlane denim has consistently held a place in my favourites and most worn over the years. The quality of the denim far exceeds the price, and I like the variety of styles, washes and fabric composition. The denim is thick too. The original cheeky is the one I reach for the most this year, which is down to the elastane content. Makes them very comfortable and easy to maneuver in, especially if chasing after little ones like I am. They wash very well too. I wear a size 26 ankle here. My other most worn jeans, tied, are the standard jeans from Totem. Love the twisted seam detail, subtle but a real trademark from the brand. These are 100% cotton, but still very comfortable. An ever so slightly lighter denim than the Everlane ones, I find this wash black hue especially easy to style, and while I know cropped denim is falling out of favour, I come back to these often as I know how I love to wear them. I wear my usual size 26. A 2021 Boxing Day sale purchase, and an expensive one at that, even at half off. This knit is 50% wool and 50% cashmere. You can achieve the same look though with a 100% cashmere knit from the Uniqlo men's section. It has peeled quite a lot and gone through one considerable shedding, so please note that this isn't a sign of quality, but more a reflection of how I've been wearing it. Friction is what causes the pilling, and I'm usually lugging around multiple bags and children. It fits very oversized, though I love how slouchy it is, and I think I subconsciously wore it a lot because of the price tag. These might be one of my favourite purchases of 2022. The trousers are in a cotton boucle, which adds a divine nubby texture to an otherwise classic cut pant. Being cotton too, they're easy to maintain, you just throw them in the wash. Cotton is a bit of a year-round staple for me given I live in a milder climate, which explains why I reach for them so frequently. I also purchased the white, though really wore them as I was mindful of grubby fingers and I want to preserve them. I'm wearing the 36 here, and I have to say it's pretty tempting to also get the full length version, but I'm holding off. They're well made, tailoring is exquisite, worth the splurge in my opinion, and even better if you can score them on sale like I did.
Let's do an accessory. So most worn bag happened to be my Acne Studios mini Masubi bag, and I think I bought this late last year. And I'm not really surprised to see that it was one of my most worn, because I find it really comfortable to wear because of the really thick strap. This is removable, by the way, and you can also adjust the length just with these little snaps that sit underneath the origami pleated bow on the sides here. The leather of this is really nice. It's actually quite durable, and I have kind of scratched it a few times and you wouldn't be able to tell. I really like the size of it too, minus the mini size, and I have done a 6-month wear and tear review on my blog. I'll link that down below, but the interior is quite roomy, and it does have a pocket in the center where you can put your valuables or things that you want to be able to access easily. It has a snap closure as well. I will say on mine, the glazing has cracked, and I don't think I'm going to be able to show you with my camera the actual look of this, but the glazing all the way around here on the strap, it is cracked, and that to me is a little bit disappointing, especially given that this is not a cheap bag. I paid $1,500 if my memory serves me, and I would sort of expect a little bit more from the glazing. I'd expect it to hold up a bit more. I don't know if it's maybe because I live in a reasonably humid climate, but I do know other people who have purchased older iterations of this bag. They haven't had any issues with their glazing, so it could just also be a batch issue from this particular season. But a great option, and I love the color. For me, I'd wanted this bag for years and I was just waiting for the right shade of brown to come out. And this is kind of a cool to neutral shade brown, and I love it. It goes with everything.
This will be a Marmite one, but I was not kidding when I said previously that this has been one of those jackets that I've been able to wear regardless of the circumstances. A black blazer is so versatile, and I've learned not to discount how versatile a oversized style can be. It's held up really well from a quality perspective too. Looks exactly the same as when I bought it. I have since gone on to purchase the same blazer and matching trousers in green, and I bought the blazer in a size down and the extra small, and I recommend doing so. It fits me so much better while still giving me that oversized silhouette. That said, you can get a very similar one on the high street. I think this may be the 3rd or 4th year running that my Saint Laurent tribute slides have been my most worn shoe of the year. It's because I'm able to wear them almost the entire year. There's maybe a month where I can't reach for them. I've actually just gotten mine resold because I've worn them so much. But the leather is quite stiff, both on the patent pair and on the leather version. So if you have a wide foot like me, you may find that if you're wearing them for a really large day of walking, you will get blisters. That said, for me, they've been worth the splurge. I love how elegant they are. They're somewhat vintage inspired and they go with absolutely everything. A bit of a special mention are these slides from Whitner. These are a great affordable dupe. They don't quite have the same elegance as the Saint Laurent pair. However, they're a really good alternative if you don't want to break the bank. The leather on them is really soft, which makes them a good candidate for walking all day, and I found myself reaching for them just as much. One thing to note is that you will get little marks and scuffs on the leather because of how soft it is. My other most worn shoe this year were the mini flats from Vivaya. I've really been impressed by the quality of their shoes and just how easy they are to wear. Because they're made from recycled bottles and they're more of a knitted texture, it means that they have a lot of give to them, which is perfect if you do have wide feet like me. I regret not going up a size in these. I got them in my usual EU40 and I could use a little bit of room, but because of the nature of the style and the flexibility, I found that these have been incredibly comfortable. You will notice that they have been getting a little bit of that Aladdin effect though. This is very common with pointed toe flats. I have waxed lyrical about the denim shorts from Everlane. The A-line style is so flattering. If you don't already own a pair of these shorts and you've been thinking about it, please take this as your cue to finally splurge on a pair. They are absolutely amazing, and if you're lucky, you can also score them on sale. I have them in 4 washes, and I'd say my most worn are the mid blue and also the faded black. I find this style runs large. I'm wearing the mid blue in the 25. The black I have in the 26, and there is quite a lot of room at the waist. So when I wear these, I do wear them belted so that they can sit up on my natural waist. Quality of the denim is perfection. It is very robust and thick, but very comfortable to wear. Most worn skirt was my slip skirt from MVN the Label, and this is one that I'm actually retiring because it has definitely seen better days. It may not be so obvious from the video here because it is black, but it has so many pulls. It also has almost a slightly translucent quality to it, which may not be that visible on camera, but definitely when you go into the light. This was a piece that I wore a lot during my pregnancy because the elasticated waistband meant that I could wear it right high up on the waist and cover my bump. I have since replaced this with a higher quality alternative, but one that won't actually break the bank. It's from Quince and it's their silk slip skirt. This is under $100 US and the quality of the silk is really beautiful. It has a nice high shine and it can be laundered, which is great. I got this in the size small, and I will say I've got a little bit of room at the waist, but it feels very comfortable to wear, and it's just such a chic basic to have in your closet, one that I know that I'm going to treasure for a really long time.
So those are kind of my most worn items of 2022. Were there any surprises? I'd love to know what you think. I also just wanted to highlight my most worn jewelry, which is kind of what I reach for every single day. So most worn earrings are from Linya. They're what I've got on right now, and they are the Joran hoops. It's kind of funny because when I first got them, I wasn't sure that I liked them because they felt a lot lighter than I was expecting. This has actually gone on to be the quality I like about them the most because it feels like I am not wearing anything in my ears because of how light they are, and they have worn really well. I mean, I throw them on all the time. Then my most worn rings, probably this little signet ring stack from Majuri. One has little mini pave diamonds. The other one is just a plain gold band. I have had mixed experience with their Vermeil pieces though. I do want to mention that for anyone who is shopping from there. But the one with the diamonds, I believe that one is 14 karat gold. Then we have my double curb chain necklace, which is also from Majuri. This is one of the Vermeil pieces, I believe, and it is held up really well. And then my final most worn piece would have to be this bracelet, which is from Monica Vinader. Again, this one's held up really, really well, and I do have a discount code for Monica Vinader. Oh, and Majuri, and I'm pretty sure Linya too if you shop via my link. So did just want to mention that in case you are thinking of treating yourself. But yeah, this has been such a good little chunky bracelet option. Looks great with watches too. So that is it. I think that kind of rounds out everything. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your support throughout the year. I am just so eternally grateful, and I will see you next time with a brand new video. See you very soon. Bye.